Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. We're going to get into this, see what is going on in your energy for today. Hope y'all are enjoying your day so far. Alright, guys. I don't know if I should take it. That was crazy. Okay, let's take it. Let's see what's going on for Aries. If you're new here, if you're a cross watcher, my name is Ninja and I'll be your reader. So I'm hearing Justice. Justice is the first card that's coming out. That's the strongest card in this reading, which means something's about to get righted in your life. Something that has been wrong or been done wrong against you is going to be made right. And look, it's being supported by the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's like a release of something. That's what I'm feeling from that. A release of something. Okay. Let's keep going. Now, I am hearing that this is going to cause an uproar. I am seeing an uproar. I'm seeing people getting really upset, getting mad. Somebody who's greedy is going to be very upset and mad and angry and trying to fight and argue and cause some kind of dispute within a group. This person's full of toxicity. And it's all toward you. Okay? This toxicity is all toward you because you're sitting here in your Emperor energy. You're welcoming this. And to be honest with you, it's more like you're the one that's manifesting this into your life. So you want this. You want this to happen. You've been wanting this to happen. It's like you've been saying to yourself, you're fed up. You're tired. And I'm hearing that you're telling yourself that you deserve happiness, and you do, Aries. You deserve this happiness. You deserve to have everything that you want here. Because if somebody's been doing you wrong, and they know they've been doing you wrong, you know what I'm saying? People know when they're doing you wrong, right? But this is going to lead to your happiness. Something is about to unfold, and it's going to unfold in a huge way. The best way for you, because you also have the Ace of Swords coming out. So this is like the best way for you. You know, so also something might have been brought up in conversation that is leading to this. And I feel like that might be confirmation for one of you. Like maybe you were talking to somebody, you were saying things, you know, something was brought up, that person said something to you, and you're like, yeah, why not? You know? See you being very open to this idea of like looking out into something or waiting for the results of something, okay? Or looking out for something. It's more like planning ahead and planning for your future and looking out where you're heading or where something is heading. So it could be your future, but it can also be like you know, the results of what this is that you're bringing in for yourself, okay? Because I feel like this is you. This is you doing this. You're the one that's manifesting this change in your life. Let's see, Spirit, tell me more about the Seven of Coins in reverse. That's what I want to know about. Because I'm hearing for one of you, you've been cheated out of something. But the Seven of Coins in reverse is giving me this energy of you've been cheated. Not cheating. Cheated. Like you've been cheated out of something. We have the Knight of Spirits coming out in reverse. Definitely. I just feel like you've been cheated out of something that you were actively working toward. Something that you earned or something that was rightfully yours. Something that was supposed to be yours. Something that was supposed to create a new beginning for you. And I'm hearing like this is something that was taken away from you that ended up causing you a lot of frustration, a lot of pain. And I also hear that you know that what you're doing, this plan that you're playing out in, or this plan that you're doing, is something that you know that you need to do in a very cautious way. You know you need to be cautious because this person that you're coming up against is a very bad person, a very unstable person. Hmm. I think this person caused you a lot of financial loss. I think this person deliberately did it on purpose. This could be you losing assets or losing something that cost a lot of money. And this person did it on purpose. They wanted to cause you that kind of frustration. So I'm hearing you're going to get that back. You're going to get what you lost back. That's what I'm hearing. Hmm. I think this person wanted you to and this might be for one of you. It's giving me this energy like this person was trying to force you to take a high risk. If this is not your energy, then this is their energy. Like they took a high risk with effing with you. You know what I mean? Like they took a high risk. Yeah. They took a high risk. So it was worth it to them to mess with you, to do this to you, because the payoff was huge. And I'm hearing it was something also that they were pushing you into that was a high risk. And this might have been how you ended up losing out on something. With maybe for one of you, you didn't even know it with the moon card. Like you didn't even realize what you were doing. So it's like giving them information or something that they could use against you, or some kind of information that they could use for their way of taking something from you, like knowing your social security number or knowing your specific security questions, knowing the answers to those things. Okay, it's something to do with because I feel like there's like a some kind of for one of you, um, a financial institution might be involved in this in some kind of way, or they used a financial institution to get something from you. You know, to take it from you to do what they did. Yeah, it's confirmation. We got the Wheel of Fortune. They're going to use you. You're their retirement. You were contributing, or you did contribute to their retirement. So it was a high risk. They took this high risk, and it was because of their greediness. They thought that they had the power to do whatever they wanted to you, and you were not going to do anything back. Well, guess what? Yeah. Now it's time for them to pay the piper. Guess what? They're going to get caught in this little web of theirs. That's what I'm hearing. Because it's your destiny. Look, it's coming out. This is your destiny. What they took from you is your destiny. That was destined for you to keep it. That was for you to have it. Okay? They're being greedy. And you know what's really sad, Aries? And what I feel is like, it's so crazy, is that you would have been nice to them. You would have shared with them. You're not a greedy person. Like if they would have asked you to loan them, a little bit of money or something like that, you would have just loaned it to them. But no, they had to be greedy. They had to be selfish. They had to take it all for themselves. Like they wanted something for free. They didn't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to be honorable. No, they just felt like they should be entitled to whatever it is that you had, right? I'm hearing you would have been nice to this person, but this person chose to be toxic. So guess what? Now it's time for them to pay the piper. Now it's for them, their turn to feel what it's like, what you've gone through. Because I'm hearing for one of you, yeah, you had a really hard time paying your bills because this person screwed you up. I'm hearing they made your life a living hell. That's what I'm hearing. And they did that crap on purpose. They knew what they were doing and they knew how this was going to affect your life. For one of you, this is a father figure, maybe an ex, whatever, right? Somebody that you might have trusted, a family member or something. Which is really sad. But guess what? They're losing everything. I don't even think this person realizes how much they're going to lose, but they're about to lose a lot more than their pride or whatever they bought with the stuff that they got from you. They're going to lose a lot more than that. Because you can't just go around doing this kind of stuff to people. You know what I mean? This person's going to get it. Yeah. King of Spears is coming out in reverse. This person's going to get it. And they're not going to be happy about it. They're going to be mad. I'm hearing they're going to be pissed. An investigation's going on. Yeah. I'm hearing an investigation's going on. You might have said something, or you're going to do something here. Could be a future reading. You're going to do something. You are going to do something, Aries. Oh, man. You're bossing up on this person. I'm hearing they mess with the wrong person. I don't know if y'all can hear my dog. She's behind me going, mm-mm. Yeah, mm-mm is right. She messed up. He messed up. Somebody messed up. They allowed their greediness to take advantage of them. Basically. Took advantage of them, right? Isn't that funny? Because that's what they're saying. That's what they're going to be saying, right? Or they're saying to themselves right now, if this is happening right now. They let their greediness take advantage of them. Isn't that funny? Because it's like making them a victim of their own greediness. You know what I'm saying? That's such a weird thing to say to themselves, but that's exactly what this person is or will be saying to themselves. That they're a victim of their own greediness. Okay. Again, it's just a way of making them the victim, right? Oh, this person is crazy. I think you're dealing with a very crazy person. I want you to know that this person had a third party going on here, okay? And there is a third party that had a big part in everything that happened. I feel like there's this third party that was helping this person, like, maneuver things or balance things out, okay? So they could keep getting away with it. I don't think this person knows that you know, but now you know, so... Now you know that there's another person out there that you need to go get. It's not just one person, Aries. It's just a couple of people. At least a couple of people. So this is the important decision that you're going to make. You're the one that is bringing in your own justice for yourself. Could be a mother figure. Okay. This actually could be a couple. It's coming out like a couple, so it's making me feel like it's a couple. Like a husband and wife or girlfriend and boyfriend kind of couple or something like that. Right? This is a couple that you're going to be going up against. You know what? For one of you, I'm hearing that this person literally they left their job. They didn't lose their job. They told people that they lost their job, but they didn't lose their job. They left their job. They quit their job because of what they were getting off of you. So they quit their job, but they told people they lost their job. So they know that they were doing wrong. Because whenever you have to start lying to people about what's going on in your life, usually 9 times out of 9.99% of the time, it's because you're doing something wrong. So this person knows that they were doing something wrong. So this investigator is coming in, and this investigator is the one that's going to bring you justice. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, and they're going to be shocked when they find out. Oh, they're going to be so shocked. I'm hearing they're going to be surprised. Because it's like, okay, so it's more like this energy of, how could you do this to me, Aries? I thought you loved me. I thought you loved us. Okay, so if this is like a couple that are, you're close to these people or something, they're going to be saying that. They're going to be using love as against you, and they're going to be like so shocked. Like, oh, I can't believe you did this. Or I can't believe you thought that we were going to do that. Or you thought that we did that. No, they know exactly what they were doing. Like I said, when people start lying about their, what they got going on, for whatever reason why they need to lie, it's because they know they're wrong. They're doing something stupid. And they knew what they were doing, but they're going to play this guilt trip with you. So just be ready, because guilt, you know what I mean? That's their way of turning themselves into the victim. You know that, right? They want to make themselves like, oh, see, I can't believe you did this to me. Yeah. Yeah, they made you the victim, but they want to act like they're the victim. That's what that is. They want to go into your mind and mind F you. Make you feel like you're a bad person. For what? For taking back what is yours? How's that being the bad person? But they will try to make you feel that way, because, what I'm trying to say is you're dealing with the devil. And you see how the devil works? You see how they're going to try to make you feel bad? They're doing it on purpose. This is what they do. You know what I mean? You hear my dog? Yeah. This is what these kind of people do. They do this kind of stuff on purpose. You're gonna be like, wow. When you see these people and they're acting like that, you're just gonna be looking at them like, wow, I cannot believe you're trying to play this kind of BS on me. You know what I'm saying? Ninja told me about you. Ninja told me about this little game that you're playing. Oh, they're gonna be shocked. They're gonna be so surprised. Tell me more. They're not gonna understand how it is that you figured it out, or you figured something out. Something's gonna happen. There's more to this than what I'm picking up on, I am sure, but we don't have, a couple of hours to dig deeper into this, but you know something more than what is coming out in this reading. And you're figuring it out. Like it's like you're going down a rabbit hole. You're figuring out piece by piece by piece, and maybe you don't have all the pieces just yet, but you're getting there. And when you hire this detective, or you get this detective on it, or for whatever reason why this detective is going to get on it, that's when things are going to come out. That's when you're going to find out everything. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, for one of you, you're going to be surprised at what you're going to end up finding out. So it's going to be shocking for both of y'all then, huh? For both sides. It's going to be shocking to you, because you're going to be finding out things about them that you never knew. And it's going to be shocking to them that you figured them out, or that you figured out that they were up to something. I'm hearing things are going to turn in your favor. I'm hearing that there's going to be this positive change in your life, and things are going to fall in your favor here. I'm hearing that not only is things going to fall into a positive, like in a positive way, but there's going to be this enormous feeling, I want to say, of peace, tranquility, and pouring back into yourself. Like, I want to say, like, rewarding yourself or healing yourself. Yes, that's what I'm getting. It's like you're finally okay, that's the energy I'm getting from it. Like you're finally pushing yourself to get what you want. Maybe you've been procrastinating or something, but the feeling I'm getting from this card is like you're finally pushing to get what you want, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to have it. You're going to get back everything that you lost. And you know what? This group that's going to be trying to come up against you, they're going to have to face the consequences of their actions. Because this could be up to 5 people. But I guarantee you, 2 of them is a couple, and the other 3 are just flying monkeys. Or just little puppets that do what the other 2 want them to. So they're just listening to what the other 2 are saying. Or at least one of them, right? There always has to be that one leader. Who's the devil here, right? That one leader that is going to be the one that's going to be like pushing everybody's buttons and make it seem like you're the bad guy. You're getting justice and you're going to be really happy. Aries, congratulations. I just want you to know the sun is coming out and it's going to be a bright day for you. You got the sun coming out, and look, I feel like this is not by accident. It came right over justice. So I'm hearing like after a dark road, after frustration, after self-doubt, after everything that you've been through, you're finally going to get that happiness that you deserve. That's what I'm hearing. You're going to crush and override this devil. That's what I'm hearing. And you're going to sit in your power and be where you're supposed to be. Back on track. Where you're destined to be in. And be in the energy you're destined to be in. Because that's where you're destined to be in. It came out twice for you. Not once, but twice. You had the Emperor energy. The Emperor is at the top. That's where you belong, Aries. Right on the top. Didn't come out once, came out twice. You deserve it. You deserve to be on top. That's where you're supposed to be. Catch me in the next one, Aries. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Y'all take care. I'm going to get out of this reading. Catch me in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.